Welcome back for part 2. Well, it's now October 12th, and it's another beautiful October day. So I want to take you in this forest. It's a beautiful place, so let's check it out. I've always been very fortunate from the beginning of moving here to have access to beautiful forest land around here. But back then I was looking mainly for firewood, blowdowns and dead trees, because it's a continuous thing in this forest. The trees dying off and the young ones getting to grow. And that's what's going on with a bunch of these hemlock trees. They're not getting a whole bunch of sun, and they get stunted. That's a good looking one. And they are plentiful. Something dropped a bunch of seeds right here, you can tell, because there's a bunch of young trees. Now this is a red spruce. It took me a while to get a grip on that breed, but because the spruce trees can be hard to tell apart. Here's one it's got an interesting enough trunk. It's just growing right on top of this rock here. There's just nothing holding it. Got a big hunk of grass on it. That one's got some really good movement in it. In the tub. Yeah, so learning these trees and learning to tell them apart has been a challenge. And it's really interesting how the forest functions here, because it's mostly just granite boulders under here, and it's the sphagnum that the trees are mainly growing in, and all the different mosses. Let's go this way. Here's a patch of some of the hemlocks similar to the ones I took. There's a nice little forest scene. I kind of like these guys. Maybe this one here's the one. They're just not growing in much. Let's look at the other guys here. Yeah, that's the size I'm looking for. So they are extremely prolific. There's just hundreds and thousands of them in these forests. It's the blowdowns that allow the younger trees to get some sun. And this forest sees lots of wind. Here's a couple of blowdowns. Because even when the trees get big, they're still just growing on granite boulders, trying to hold on to them. See, this one here is getting good sun, so it's taking off. Heading for 20, 30 foot tall. Because that's kind of what these trees max out at about 30 feet, I think. Yeah, these two roots were all intertwined, so they went down at the same time. This is definitely the sphagnum that grows around here. Everything, the trees love this stuff, but it doesn't work very good for putting it on the pots because it kind of takes over and gets too big. There's a few mosses that really work. There's quite a bit of mushroom action going on. I wouldn't eat them. See if we can find a big granite boulder. Yeah, here we go. Really cool what happens on top of these boulders. These trees are all growing in sphagnum on top of this granite boulder. So they're never going to get big. If they did, they'd blow over. That's probably the oldest one. And they're just growing in sphagnum. This one might be the one. Lots of roots with him. Yeah, and the moss that grows on the granite boulders is some of the best places to get it because it's all real flat, easy to work with. Yeah, here's a cool one. Trees growing on the granite. This is just a big granite boulder. So the trees just go on and on in here. Just thousands of them. Hope everybody's having a great fall day. I'll catch you on the next one.